Everybody, I decided that today I would make my own Nuka-Cola bottle caps by painting them. And so I thought that I would make a sort of tutorial so that you could craft along with me, and I hope that you have as much fun as I do. Okay, you guys, what you need is clear spray paint, red and white acrylic paint, a small and a slightly bigger paintbrush, and bottle caps. I just happen to have beer bottle caps. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we are just going to paint the bottle caps red. This may take a few coats depending on your paint and depending on the design that's already on your bottle cap. This is probably going to take me a few coats. And don't forget to do your edges too, and a way to do that without getting paint on you is to set it on your thumb like that. But while I'm painting the top, I'm just holding it by the edges. You can also spray paint your bottle caps red if you want. You won't have to do a whole bunch of coats. And of course, you don't want to let it dry between coats. I think my ice house caps are probably going to take 2 to 3 coats, and remember that you're going to get paint all over your fingers, and you should definitely cover your work area. And yeah, there are simpler ways to decorate bottle caps, but I wanted to hand paint these really badly. It seemed like fun, and I thought I would brush up on my calligraphy. So I can kind of do that by copying the text that goes on these. So, another note, this is going to be a real easy project if you can do calligraphy. And so that's my first coat. And I'm going to let it dry. So, as you can see, I have painted mine red. It did take about 3 coats, and they're still drying a bit. And once they're fully dry, I will start painting the white letters. And then after that, I will put the coat of clear spray paint. I still have to do some touch-ups on it. But for the most part, they're almost completely painted red. Once they're fully dried, I can touch up the little bitty specks that I've missed. Here is our first one. It's not perfect, but it was the first one, and so I know that the other two will be a lot easier. So I wanted to show you guys my second one so far, and what I did was it looks a lot better because I took my smallest paintbrush and I trimmed it down with scissors to be even smaller because my smallest paintbrush wasn't super tiny. So this is my paintbrush trimmed down, and you can see the angle. And so if you end up doing that, remember to use the tip, not that angled part, because you kind of want it to be like pinpoint small in some parts. And so the difference before and after trimming down the paintbrush is pretty big. Nice. This is my second one for the clear coat. You can tell it looks a lot better than the one that I did with the larger paintbrush. I'm about to go outside and put my clear coat on, and then when it dries, I'll show you guys how it looks. Guys, here is my finished Nuka-Cola bottle cap. I really like it. I like how it turned out. It did turn out a lot better once I realized I needed a much smaller paintbrush. So I would love to see how yours turned out. Let me see, because all art is good art. And was this helpful? I hope it was. Let me know anything I could do better. Absolutely. That's always good. And don't forget to like this and share it with other people who also might want to make some awesome Nuka-Cola bottle caps. And have a great day.